Hey guys, Takuyasugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is hero 151, Chain Magician. So it's based off the rare legendary gears, the Chain Mage outfit, and the helmet and the trinket. Might be familiar with it. It is a rare, so it will cost you a little bit extra. So let's see what he can do. So 4-hit basics, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th hit will launch. You can loop these a little bit. The second loop actually just does a little low knockdown, so you really can't follow up with any more than 2 loops. So fair basics here, fair basics. You cannot jump cancel them, however, so that is a little bit of a drag, but it's okay, it's okay. Mages, have pretty simple basics overall. So moving on to the hold D. The hold D is definitely the trademark of this character. It utilizes your 3-meter passive down there at the bottom. When you do your hold D, you'll summon your reticule, and then you'll pop out this little chain ball. So this is what it looks like when you're actually holding the D down. So you can hold the D down before you let it summon the reticule. Once you release, there it is. It releases and summon that ball. And if you tap the ball while you're controlling it, it will actually, it looked like it despawned really fast for some reason there. It will pull in someone, and then you can do whatever you like with them. You can go up and down with it. You can actually, from what I can tell so far, you can actually take it below the map and edge someone very quickly. It seems to actually go through walls as well. So right here you can see I'm going through a wall. It seems to have, like, no physical state when you have someone captured in that ball. So it seems like it's the new Chieftain Spear, essentially, which is pretty wild. It does look like it does reduce drop damage, however, but you can hit multiple people pretty darn easily, edge multiple people. But yeah, it looks like it does reduce drop damage from what I can tell, kind of like Succubus's whip. So, look at the damage on DevK. Not that much compared to a regular edge. But you can also take someone up very high into the air with this, if you get them early on in the summon, and it will do drop damage, which you can combo off of, which can be very, very useful. So very good passive there, very, very good. Hits multiple people, a little bit slow on the recharge, but it's understandable. It does not hit grounded either, in case you were wondering. So it doesn't hit grounded, but it'll suck in people, and then you can take them wherever. And they do not get like a hard fall status, by the way. So if you grab someone, they're not going to get the hard fall status, so they can kind of prevent drop damage if you take them up high and all that, but it's pretty hard to avoid either way. Also, you have the option, once you had them in this, you can hold D again and pull them back to you. When you pull them back to you, they're temporarily suspended in the chain, and as such, you can actually, I don't know why it keeps fizzling out on me for some reason. I tap the D key and it doesn't summon them in. So this will put them in a launch status once you juggle them with your basics, so you can go into some nice combos off of that. So pretty cool passive there. So moving on, fighting back a sneeze here, guys. You hate to record a video and then you have to sneeze. Alright, so moving on to the dash. So there's no dash running on Chain Magician. You're walking most of the time, but if you do dash, you're automatically attacking. It's a simple flincher. 2-hit. If you press your D after the initial dash, you'll do a launcher, and you can loop this back to back. It works a little bit curiously where you can't do it more than 3 times, because once you do it 3 times, so that's 2. So I did 2 just fine there, right? But if I do 3, it's going to put him in like a kind of half-faint flinch status. I don't think there's a full half-faint considered. It does make it hard to block the 3rd hit follow-up, but, you can do it 2 times and then go into your basics. That would be okay. And, if you need a quick edge, it's really good to do that. But you won't get the full launcher on the 3rd string, on the 3rd loop. So just keep that in mind. But pretty fair dasher there, pretty fair. No other really parts to his dash attack there, though. So moving on to the jump attacks. So jump attacks, you have a 3-hit jumper. 1, 2, 3. The first hit kind of works like Kage Ninja's chain, where it lifts someone like kind of in a backwards hit there, and you can juggle off that. And the good thing is that it does lift off grounded as well, so that's very useful for continuing juggles and everything. So yeah, this is going to be your like go-to ground hit. You can actually loop it a couple times, but it has that, you know, infinite prevention, I guess you would call it, once again, with where you get that mini half feint flincher, similar to the dash attack. So if I try to do it 3 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, it'll do the half feint flincher instead of the pop-up. So it's not really going to be an infinite, but it looks like you can maybe do some stuff off that. Even if I happen to hit off that third hit with the basics, it's not going to do a feint or anything. So you can see there, they could have probably blocked that. So it's useful. You can do it 2 times in a row, and that would be nice. And then you can go into some other stuff. Or maybe you get lucky and they don't block. You also have a hold D in the air. The hold D, it's a simple straightforward down launcher. You can do your 3-hit basics after this. Works very nicely. Once again, it does suffer from that 3-hit limiter system. So you can see there he went to a half feint flinch after 3 hits. So yeah, that's going to be a common theme on Chain Magician, managing your 3-hit limiter system. But yeah, this is pretty nice. This also hits off grounded. This is a little bit more reliable to get someone into a launch status. It does hit very far down towards the ground. I'm not sure if it's an infinite range towards the ground, but it does hit very far, even off your double jump. So it is nice. It is very nice. So pretty good stuff with its air attacks. You can also, you know, do your hold D in between your light attacks as well. So if you want to just do some weird, funky stuff, you can do that. You can do the hold D 2 times in a row before it expires as well. You can't do it 3 times in a row. So interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. You can do some very, very good combos on his jump attacks. So moving on, no defensive properties that I'm aware of on Chain Magician, except for the 360-degree block, which all mages pretty much have. So let's move right into the skills. Weapon skill. Summon a little portal directly below someone's feet, right in front of you. I don't think you can really summon this at a distance. It seems like it's point blank right around you. If you choose not to press D, it will just tie someone up. But if you press D at any point, it's going to launch someone up into the air, and you can juggle off that. It doesn't seem like it gives me drop damage. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with it. But yeah, it does hit grounded, so if you need a way to do a combo resetter, there you go. So moving on to the armor. Armor you might be familiar with. You suck in people around you, and then you put them in a bunch of chains. So, it's a little bit lag sensitive on other servers like NA server, but it's an okay AoE gear, and if you hit point blank, usually the lag sensitivity is not going to be a big deal. It does hit grounded as well, so if you need to hit a nice ground reset once again, there you go. You can go into your air attacks or so off of it, so that can work out pretty nicely. So fair armor. Helmet skill. Summon a little orb out. You can let it rotate around a little while. So that's about how much time you have to utilize that helmet skill. If you trigger the helmet skill, it will suck in anyone around it and pull them into the location you had it at and tie them up in chains. So this hits pretty nice in the AoE, as you can see here. So it looked like it lag sensed out a little bit there, but whatever. And this does hit grounded as well. So a lot of ground resetters for doing combos on Chain Mage here. So good stuff. So moving on to the trinket. You get this little targeting reticule. Pretty neat animation there too. Let me go ahead and zoom in on the animation. Looks very cool. So you get this targeting reticule. You'll pop 1, pop 2, pop 3, pop 4. So if you do that, your chain ball will follow that set path you set for all 4 of those marks and lead someone to it and tie them up. So this works very coolly to edge someone. You can do it very, very quickly. If you need a quick edge, it will suspend them over an edge, and it will cause a drop status. So this will be a pretty reliable way to edge someone, and it does hit plenty of people as well. So we'll go ahead and do it quickly here, maybe. There you go. Take them all the way off the edge there. Kaboom. bunch of guys fall off. So good stuff, good stuff. So that'll about do it for Chain Magician here, guys. You know, great character, good mage character. The ground pickups are definitely some of the best parts of the character. You can set up some easy edges and all that. Works very nicely. The hold D is definitely the show of the character. You can edge someone very quickly, finish them off very quickly, do some fair damage like that. You know, your dash attack's actually pretty fair as well. He's got some great combo potential. So there you go. Do a quick hold D. Let me try and get a longer combo. A longer combo would be pretty fun. I know you see them in the preview highlights for Korean Lost Saga. Preview videos. So what would we start off with? Maybe the dasher. Do 2 dashers, maybe some basics. There we go. Do a quick one like that. A little bit late, but we'll go ahead and roll with it. Why not? A little bit late there as well. So yeah, you'll have to do some minor practice to get used to the combos. It's not that hard, guys. It's really not that hard. So there we go. Simple combos. There you go. Get a nice edge. Good stuff. Looks like I'm lagging out, so we'll call it a day on the video there, guys. So thank you guys for watching. You know, Chain Mage is going to be a great character. Good stuff all around about him. You know, I think it's going to be a very impressive character and very good for you mage enthusiasts to play. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time.